This soup in particular is awesome.
Whenever you're ready.
Hey guys, it's Mike from Off Hours again. Here on a Tuesday night, I have been spending my entire off day thinking about things at work, but it's also my off day, so I'm coming to Peking Mandarin in Albany Park to enjoy myself with Korean Chinese food.
You want to introduce Jen?
Joining me here today is my wife, Jennifer.
Hi guys, I'm Jennifer. I'm Mike's husband. Wife. Hi guys, I'm Jennifer. I'm Mike's wife. Should I do that again?
No, that's great.
Okay.
So the first dish we're eating today is Jjajangmyeon, something ubiquitous with Chinese Korean food or Korean Chinese food. Jjajangmyeon is initially from China and then has morphed its way into what you see before you. That's why even though we are in a restaurant called Peking Mandarin, this is technically Korean.
So the charm of this dish itself, it's when you mix the noodle with the sauce, it creates like a very pleasant sound.
So one of the reasons I love Peking Mandarin so much is it is like the most homey thing ever to me, is because I remember going to Chinese restaurants in the suburbs from the Midwest, and the setting, the vibe of the place, and like the certain flavor and taste you get when you eat some of the food is just so reminiscent of food that I grew up eating in the suburbs of Chicago. All right, and here we have Jjamppong, which is like a seafood noodle soup. Again, delicious, decadent, silky noodles right here at the bottom. There's a mixture of vegetables and choys in there as well. But this soup in particular is awesome. We always get it with extra seafood and extra spicy.
And Jen, what do you like about the dish?
Or do you want to explain the dish a little bit?
Spicy, it's seafoody, it's basically everything I like. If you look at the menu, it doesn't say Jjamppong. It actually says Jjamppong. Jjamppong is actually like not red in color. Like Jjamppong doesn't exist. Jjamppong exists, and Jjamppong there's no gochugaru in it. So Jjamppong originally is just like a seafood like gravy on the noodles, and then when Korea got imported tons of chilies and stuff like that, they started putting chili into the Jjamppong, and then hence the birth of the beloved Jjamppong. So important. Oh God.
If you were a first-time eater, things that you could expect from this, especially if you get it extra spicy, is it warms your throat up very nice.
This dish is awesome during winter. It just literally warms your stomach and your body, and everything is fine.
Little bits of pork and
Mini scallops,
There's some
shrimp,
beautiful squid.
shiitake, crab stick, and sotong. Squid. Where's the squid? There's squid in there.
Here we have sweet and sour pork, something anybody who likes American Chinese food is probably very familiar with. This is not a Korean Chinese dish in particular because we got it with a more ketchup-y sauce, which is more Cantonese.
Which is also more Malaysian.
Which is also more Malaysian. That being said, oh yeah, by the way, she's from Malaysia.
Hi. Tangsuyuk, it's also sweet and sour pork, but Korean style, they don't add ketchup on it. Tangsuyuk originally always served with like sauce on it, as you can see right here, other than it's not bread. But nowadays, they do like to have like the sauce on the side. It's like almost your like team sauce on the side or team poured over the pork. Let us know if you are team sauce on the side or team pork on it.
So here we have the accoutrements that they bring out to you as soon as you sit down, and then the fact that they bring the danmuji, which is this yellow pickled radish, and the nice sliced onions over here that they give along to dip with some of the Jjajangmyeon. Again, same sauce that you saw on the Jjajangmyeon. But it's just like a nice little appetizer, palate exciter, and a amuse-bouche.
And I'd like to highlight that their kimchi, it's like fresh cabbage kimchi, which compared to like those jar kimchi that's usually like fermented, this is, I don't know, based on how crunchy it is and how fresh tasting, I would believe they make it every day, you know.
Okay, so any of our American viewers know damn well what this is. It's a crab rangoon. I don't have much to say on how it's culturally related to this restaurant or anything other than we eat a ton of these in the US. When we come to Peking Mandarin, you get these hot and fresh and they come out, and whatever the wrapper they use, it is the most blistered, beautiful, almost like fried pork skin, kind of a little ripples.
Look at how bubbly it is.
And they're not cheap on the filling. I love all food. I love interesting food. This may be basic for some of you, but basic's great sometimes.
And the filling ratio to the skin, it's amazing. Just listen to the crunch. Oh, what else are you at? So good.
So this is Peking Mandarin on Lawrence Avenue in Albany Park in Chicago. This place has been here for a while. You can feel it when you walk in the door, but that's also what makes it such a great homey place. They have plenty of customers, but they could always use more, as all small businesses can. And it's become one of the places that we go to the most, especially on our off days. It's comforting, it's delicious. The store owner speaks 1,000 languages. It seems like the food is always consistent, delicious, homey, and it's something you're not going to get if you're not looking for it. Like I said, it says Peking Mandarin, but it's also a Korean Chinese restaurant at the same time. Come here for whatever, it's always going to be good.
I mean, I really appreciate all the little effort that they do, and if you order takeout with them, you will see how they lay the noodles perfectly in a different like takeout box. And I don't know, as cooks, I appreciate that detail because they didn't want the noodles to be soggy, and they put it beautifully, and I really appreciate that. And yeah, thank you to the owners for making such beautiful food, and we love it so much.
Yeah,
Thank
great
you.
date night spot.